Hey everybody, I just have one quick update for you all. Anyone who's been following the vlogs or has been following me on Twitter knows what's been going on with Ash and how he's had kidney disease for a while and vet visits and treatments and supplies and all that. And for anyone who doesn't follow me on social media, who hasn't seen it yet, yesterday we took Ash to the vet for the last time. The past week, since his last vet visit, his condition just tanked really rapidly. He barely ate anything, like less than he even already was. He was extremely lethargic. Yesterday, all he did was just sleep, drink, and use the litter box. Like that was it. He just nothing else. I think the worst of it was how for the past couple of days it seemed like he wasn't really there mentally anymore. Like he would look at you, but he wasn't looking at you. He was just kind of staring off into the middle distance, and that's just kind of how he was for the last several days. Just there was no Ash behind his eyes anymore, as I said in a couple of my update posts. One of the things that the vet was telling us when we were dealing with all of this is that our pets let us know when it's time, and it really seemed like it was time. We were doting on him as best we could for as long as we could. I feel like we tried to give him the best life we could. Despite being a colossal pain in the butt like he's been for his entire 15 years of existence, we loved him a lot. And I'm pretty sure he knew that. Even though we saw all of this coming for months, it's still not easy. But it's a different kind of not easy than what happened with Ampersand, where it was very sudden. Just wanted to let everyone know what's going on, and also to say thank you again to any of you who have just been giving words of support or sharing the GoFundMe or donating to the GoFundMe. It really did mean a lot, and you all have been the difference between us being able to deal with all this stuff with Ash and having to do all that while also worrying about whether or not we're going to be able to pay rent. So thank you very much. The hardest part, I think, has been you just kind of get used to these routines, especially with Ash, because he is a very, very meticulously routine-minded cat. So there are certain aspects to the daily routine where suddenly he's not a part of them anymore. And it's also a little rough because the kittens, they don't really know what's happening. They already seem to realize that he's not here, but it's a little rough feeding them and then having Finley run to the kitchen to try and eat the leftover food that Ash didn't eat. On a less upsetting note, we still have a lot of leftover supplies and medications that are unopened from Ash's treatments, and since we can't sell them back, and it'd be really stupid to throw away all this perfectly good and usable medicine, we're going to be donating things back to our vet's office because they collaborate with a nonprofit that helps sick animals, and while the vet can't take the medications back, they can pass the medications along to this nonprofit. So thankfully, all the supplies that we still have for Ash aren't going to go to waste, and hopefully they'll help someone else's cat or dog or whatever in the future. But that's what's been going on. I don't expect it'll cut into the videos because it's we're relatively okay, all things considered. I mean, it hurts, but we did see it coming. We had plenty of time to talk about it and prepare, so it should be business as usual going forward. I just wanted to make this to let you all know, for those who've been keeping track of it all, to let you all know what's going on. So thank you again for your support, everyone, and I'll see you next time.